What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about how social media platforms and everything like that has affected, just how generally, games work, such as Fortnite and Roblox as an example, but probably a lot of other communities if we think about it. So, really, how TikTok and other social media affect, affect Roblox in a sense, the whole Roblox community is, I've said this like probably a million times in my other videos, but it's like the whole new community. It's like the just stuff in general appeals differently to the newer generation of Roblox players that might not appeal to older Roblox players, such as how they dress up their characters or what games they're playing, what games they're not playing, what they like about certain games and what they don't, to influence the developers to change that about their games, or maybe for developers to just flat out just like change their game completely. It's not even the same game anymore. And an example of this, I've probably said this in my Dead Zone video, is I think this was called Hunted. Very good game, or at least it used to be. But it turned into a piggy knockoff, man, and it's just it probably happens with a lot of other games too. But you'll find that developers, they either switch over from their OG games, completely letting them die, or they'll just like sell out, change the game completely like the Hunted community did, or the Hunted devs. Anyways, that's just how it affects the Roblox community. We haven't even started with the Fortnite community. So, how TikTok affects the Fortnite community? Let's start off with that. I think it's the TikTok, not the TikTok in general, affects the Fortnite community because you see, all these kids on TikTok and they want to post, their 360s, sniping random kids in, like probably their creative lobby of just their friends standing still. But I mean, more power to them, they're having fun. But you see more and more of that, and they see other content on TikTok, which could be, it could be anything from violent to, in a sense, I'd say maybe suggestive or sexual. And then they see stuff like that and they clash it with the platform they have. And it's just really weird content on there, man. Like, there's really weird stuff, like, and I've seen it with my own eyes. And just, like, on TikTok, there's weird Fortnite TikToks, man. And it's just, I don't think people in Season 3 would have done that. There wasn't even TikTok then. Or it wasn't as big as it was now. And, and yes, maybe the community has changed. It's, less people, that are, over the age of 7. But, yeah. And I mean, I'm not saying the Fortnite community is all that bad. Like, there's certain, like, places where it doesn't completely fail, but it's just in general, man. It's not a very good place, and it's just, yeah, it's just overtaken by, 7-year-olds, and it's not a bad thing either. Because if we really think about it, Fortnite is the only thing keeping toxic, like, little kids that crank 90s and all that out of, really, really quality games. Not saying Fortnite's not a quality game. It's very good, just the community is not very good. Fortnite's keeping little kids out of the COD community. It's keeping them out of the Halo community. No, but they're keeping them out of certain communities. And, it's not a bad thing. Maybe, you know, the Fortnite's just gonna become the Minecraft with these kids, I guess. And it's sad to see because, it's not as monumental as Minecraft was in the OG days, but I think my final point will be just TikTok. And I know this is gonna sound idiotic, but you know, it just affects kids, like little kids in general, because it's like we think, oh yeah, they're just watching TikToks all day, or maybe I don't know, they're posting TikToks even. And it's like, well, yeah, that's obvious. Why are you saying this? Well, it's like you think about it, and it's like they're growing up with this platform that's so cruel, nice, everything. And it's like it's basically like how I'd say people have seen us grow up, people in my generation grow up, just, this whole, like, people, like, I don't know, I'd say 5 years ago, 5 years before I was born, kids then were barely exposed to the internet, and it was a very crazy place. Now we're growing up with the internet, or I am growing up with the internet in a very different way, and so are the kids, the copy and pasters on Roblox, all the, Fortnite community kids, and it's like, you just see very different walks of life, and maybe it's not a bad thing, it's diversity, I guess, but it's like, you'll see changes on how these people are brought up and how they act, I guess, if that makes sense. Or just, the kind of games they'll talk about, maybe the disagreements they'll have, and just stuff like that, I guess. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, this has been Anna.